This might be our best look yet at the iPhone 18 Pro, and Apple may have just accidentally confirmed its biggest secret device of the year. From a smaller dynamic island and major camera upgrades to the first real evidence of the iPhone Ultra, here's everything Apple is cooking for later this year. In case you don't know, there won't be any iPhone 18 model this year. Apple is fully focused on the Pro and the Ultra. Starting with the iPhone 18 Pro, the newly leaked screen protectors gives us the clearest evidence yet that the dynamic island is finally getting smaller. This is the first time Apple is physically reducing the size of dynamic island since its introduction with the iPhone 14 Pro, giving it a noticeable, cleaner, and less intrusive look. The display sizes are expected to remain the same, 6.3 inches for the Pro, 6.9 inches for the Pro Max, but the panel itself are reportedly moving to a newer LTPO Plus technology, which should improve power efficiency, make always-on display adjustment more responsive, plus also brighter and more efficient OLED materials. So while it's not a dramatically insane display change, it's still something to look forward to. As for the back design, nothing is really changing compared to the iPhone 17 Pro and the Pro Max, except Apple is looking to bring some new exciting colors. So we've got black, silver, light blue, and a new dark cherry color, which is gonna be the flagship color replacing the orange on the iPhone 17 Pro lineup. Now, cameras could be the real reason to care about the iPhone 18 Pro series when you look at all the rumored upgrades. For the first time, we're getting a 48 megapixel main camera that is getting a variable aperture. Again, never seen on an iPhone before. It has been done before by Samsung, but in 2026, Apple doing this, there has to be a big reason. Having the lens opening that could physically expand or contract depending on the scene would give the camera more control over things like light, exposure, and depth of field. As for the telephoto camera, it's probably getting a wider aperture as well, so that should directly improve zoom photography in low light conditions, something Samsung did as well with their Galaxy S26 Ultra's zoom sensor. Under the hood, the iPhone 18 Pro is expected to use the A20 Pro chip, which is going to be the first iPhone chip coming with the TSMC's 2nm process. Not only this chip is going to be more efficient and powerful compared to previous generation, it's also built specifically for the AI performance. Along with this, Apple will be utilizing their second generation C2 modem, which will be replacing Qualcomm's own modem, giving Apple more control inside the Pro models. This was, by the way, confirmed thanks to the source code leak for the iOS 27. So this is actually happening for the iPhone 18 Pro lineup. Along with that, the iOS 27 code also confirmed indirectly Apple's biggest secret of the year. We'll talk about it right after this. Now, these days, we have made phones and laptops thinner. Pretty much most tech is moving towards that, but somehow chargers still feel like you're carrying a brick. And this is exactly why I like the Ugreen Nexode Air. This thing is tiny, like throw it in your pocket tiny. It's foldable, super clean, comes in a lot of colors, and is about 74% smaller than a regular 65-watt charger, which is insane because it still gives you up to 65-watt charging from a single USB-C port. So this can fast charge your iPhone, your iPad, your MacBook, basically your whole Apple setup in one tiny charger. You get 4 beautiful colors to choose from, and they even come with matching cables. It supports all the fast charging protocols, which means it is genuinely made for proper traveling. I've also been using the Ugreen MagFlow Air. It snaps magnetically on your iPhone. It's got a 10,000 mAh battery and can charge an iPhone around 2 times. With this setup, your wall charging, pocket charging, travel charging, whole setup is covered. Best of all, you'll get 25% off if you click the links in the description below, so make sure to check it out. Now, Apple's biggest secret of the year is the iPhone Ultra, which is their first ever foldable device. Thanks to iOS 27's developer beta code, the new terms such as fold state and angle degrees, these references directly point towards the foldable device that Apple is planning for this year. Again, we already knew that this was happening, but thanks to Apple's own source code references, this is pretty much as official as it can get right now. The iPhone Ultra is going to have a passport-style design with an outer display measuring around 5.5 inches and inner display around 7.8 inches. So it's going to be completely different compared to traditional tall and narrow foldables, almost like carrying a compact iPad mini that folds into an iPhone. It's going to have two cameras on the back, one main 48 megapixel sensor and an ultra wide angle sensor with no zoom camera. And on the inside, it will be using the A20 series chip with Apple's C2 modem, just like the iPhone 18 Pro. We have seen foldable phones before, but none of them will quite reach the price level of Apple's foldable. It is expected to cost around $2,500 for its starting price, making it the most expensive iPhone Apple has ever produced. And considering the price hike that Apple has just done officially across all of its products just today, this iPhone Ultra might even be more expensive than we think. All of this is expected to be announced in the fall of 2026, so September is the month that you should wait for. While iPhone 18 Pro is about refining the iPhone Ultra could be the most significant change to the iPhone form factor since the original model. It's gonna be a very interesting Apple event. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, give this video a thumbs up. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.